YouTube, it's your boy Dale, man, and we back in the trap. We cooking up another video. Welcome to the channel, man. Today we got Elvis, man, post-army interview. A lot of y'all see me a lot of videos on Elvis, but some I'll do about 5 of them, and they'll get blocked. But let's hope we look out with this video. This is the post-army interview, man. I don't know, but y'all gonna have to teach me a little bit in this video. Was Elvis already rock and rolling, like famous, then he got went into the earth, to the army? Or they just grabbed him and said, you gotta go to the army? I don't know. Y'all let me know, because I'm new to this Elvis stuff. I'm learning with y'all.
Well, Elvis, now you're really home. How does it feel?
Oh, he home.
Pretty hard to describe, I'll tell you. It's hard to get used to, you know. I mean, I've been looking forward to it for 2 years, and all of a sudden, here it is.
I don't know. I'm trying to fix my, I know my mic loud as hell, bro. I might not have edited it, bro. I might just let y'all see the real. It might be loud as hell.
Yeah, it's not easy to adjust to it.
Now that you are back, if you look back on your 2 years in the service, what was the most important thing that happened to you during your 2 years, whether it was overseas or here in the States?
Well, there were a number of things that happened. Had quite a few interesting experiences. Slept out in the snow. Ate sea rations, you know, all the regular things. But I suppose the biggest thing of all is the fact that I did make it. I made it just like everybody. I mean, I tried to play it straight, you know, like everybody else. And I made a lot of friends that I never would have made otherwise.
Right.
And all in all, it's been a pretty good experience, you know.
Elvis, you still have time to serve now for Uncle Sam. Have you given any thought as to where you're going to serve in your reserve training?
Oh, he still had time, so he could get to do reserve training. Let me get out this ad.
97 pounds with new.
I lost 92 pounds on it.
92 pounds. Okay. Good job.
Well, sir, I will be on the reserve status here in Memphis at the reserve center here.
Okay, back
But
on.
they have a clause which covers people with traveling jobs. If you have a traveling job or if you live too far away from the reserve center, they put you on standby. Whereas you don't have to make their meetings, but you are subject to be called in any emergency or anything of that nature.
That's smart. That's smart. Hey, as Elvis in these interviews, even when he was older, dude had, what is it called? They call it today media training. Like, he knew how to talk to the camera. He knew how to make his words like it means something. It's like he really know what he's talking about. He got good media training. It's amazing, his responses.
Elvis, one of your future commitments, as you mentioned, is the Frank Sinatra show on the ABC television network. Do you have any idea of when this will be aired?
I really don't know the exact date. I would imagine it's somewhere around the 1st of May.
If you forgive me, I have one other part to my question. We understand, speaking of Frank Sinatra, that there has been some rumor about Nancy Sinatra and yourself. Is there a romance in the making here?
Elvis, we heard you hitting them cheeks.
No, I'm afraid not. I only met her in Fort Dix. And she gave me a gift from Frank. And it was very brief. I think she's engaged to Tommy Sands. I don't think he would appreciate it.
It's like, Elvis, we want to know if you hitting the cheeks. We seen y'all. We got TMZ too back in the day.
Thank you very much. Elvis, you think the music has changed since you've been out of the service? I mean, since you've been in the service?
Possibly, yes. I can't say really. I haven't been here long enough to even know. Excuse me. The only thing I can say is that if it has changed, well, I would be foolish not to try to change with it, you know.
Yeah.
But as of now, I have no reason to change anything.
As to your acting, you have stated you would like to be a more serious actor. And do you plan to possibly go to some school or some dramatic school?
Well, it wouldn't hurt me any to go to school, but
He's smart.
I learned.
He said it wouldn't hurt me. Why not? No, he ain't. He wasn't like I don't need that. I'm good. Like it wouldn't hurt. Learn something. He's smart. Elvis is a smart dude, bro. He about his business.
As to your acting, you have stated you would like to be a more serious actor. And do you plan to possibly go to some school or some dramatic school?
Well, it wouldn't hurt me any to go to school, but I learned best by experience.
All right.
I never was very good in schools of any kind.
Okay. All right.
And
Never mind.
it's going to take me a long time and a lot of experience.
But that is your ultimate ambition?
But as at the present time, it really is. That's what I want to do.
Elvis, you were asked about Nancy Sinatra. How about any romance? Did you leave any heart, shall we say, in Germany?
Yeah.
Not any special one. There was a little girl that I was seeing quite often over there. That her father was in the Air Force, and actually they only got over there about 2 months before I left. I was seeing her, and she was at the airport when I left, and there were some pictures made of her, but it was no big romance. I mean,
Nothing big, you know.
the stories came out the girl was
Slight.
left behind and all that. It wasn't like that. I mean, I had to be careful when I answer a question.
Elvis, in your service life, which did you find the most difficult when you went into basic training, or when you got over into Germany, over with the experienced soldiers? Which gave you the hardest time?
Well, basic training wasn't hard for me at all.
Okay.
It was harder afterwards. After I had gotten into a regular outfit, not the service itself, but just the surroundings, and I was in a strange land, and
Yeah.
the outfit I was in, they had quite a bit of field duty. We stayed in the field 6 months out of the year. And it gets cold in Germany. It snows quite a bit. And
Say, nigga, we was cold, boy.
it was pretty hard to adjust to.
One thing further on that, do you have any advice for the boys your age who are now going to have to put in a certain amount of duty in the service?
Well, the only thing I can say is,
Hey, y'all let me know, did he sign up personally for the Army? Like, he volunteered for this? Like, he wanted to do this? Or, like, back in the day, they came and got you for the Army? Like, they picked you directly? I don't know how that go. Yeah.
to play it straight and do your best, because you can't fight them.
Yeah.
They never lost yet. And you can't fight them. So you can make it easier, you can make it harder on yourself. I mean, if you play it straight, get the people on your side, let them know you're trying, you as the Army would say, you got it made. And if you're going to try to be an individual or try to be different, you're going to go through 2 years of misery.
Damn. Trying to be different, you're going to go through 2 years of misery. So just suck up and do it. Dang. He ain't complaining. That's how it's going to go. You can be like, stand up for yourself. You're going to go through battles. They're going to get bad people. It's just keep it simple, man. Do what the hell they say do. That's honest truth. That's good advice, brother. If you don't like it, quit shit.
Elvis, when do you think you'll record again? When do you do? Do you think you'll lean toward the ballad type music or more upbeat sound?
Well, as far as when I'll record, I really don't know. Possibly this week or next week. And what I'll record, I don't know yet. I've got quite a few songs to choose from. I've collected over the 2 years, but I don't know exactly what type or what instruments I'll use, whether it be Firestone Orchestra or Monty Varney or what. I really don't know yet. Shoot.
That was a funny dude, bro. He knew how to talk to people. He a whole people person. I can get the light on my face.
You wanted to get back to what you were doing, and of course that is singing and entertaining. And I take it from that you really enjoy what you're doing, or what you were doing before you went to service.
Oh, yes, I do. In fact, that was the hardest part of the entire military service, is being away from it.
Being away from the fans.
Just being away from show business altogether. That was the hardest part of all. It wasn't the Army, it wasn't the other men. It was that. It stayed on my mind. I kept thinking about the past all the time, contemplating the future. And that was the hardest part.
We know your family status has changed since you went into service. Are you going to keep Graceland? Do you have plans of moving away from Memphis?
No, sir, I have no plans for leaving Memphis.
He loved Memphis, man. He did not want to leave Memphis. Memphis is his home, bro. That's what's up.
I'm going to keep Graceland as long as I possibly can.
Well, was this Christmas tree a surprise?
Well, since it's March,
I'm still surprised.
That's the tree we used in 1957.
We can leave the Christmas tree long enough about your tonsils and the tonsillectomy that you were contemplating while you went into service. Did you deliberately ask that it be held off until you could get to the United States and the local doctor?
No, sir.
Or did they improve that much?
I didn't ask that. They don't like to perform surgery of any kind in Europe. They don't like to. If it's an emergency, they will. But I took penicillin and wonder drugs or whatever they call it. I got okay. I had 2 attacks of tonsillitis.
So, did you like the food over there outside of the Army? When you would go out, did you like that kind of food?
I never went out.
Damn.
You never ate out in the restaurant?
I never ate in a restaurant the entire time I was in jail. It's funny. I either ate in the mess hall or at home. One of the two. In fact, I never went anywhere while I was in Europe except to Paris. I went to Paris and on a leave, and that was all.
Now, how did the fans respond to you over there as compared to here in the States?
They recognize
him? It's a
him.
difficult question to answer because anything I'll say, it might sound a little like I'm bragging, but it was pretty much the same there as here.
They had seen a lot of your movies.
And the records and so forth. I'd like to go back on a tour over there someday, all of Europe, because the only thing they know about me is what they've read,
right?
Records and the movies and so forth.
Elvis, this is not in the form of a question, but I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome you home for everybody in Memphis and the South.
Well, thank you. You never know how happy I am to be here. Someone asked me this morning, what did I miss about Memphis? And I said, everything.
I asked that question on the train this morning, and we used it several times, and you said anything you mentioned about Memphis that I missed that much.
Because I've been here for quite a while, about 14 or 15 years now. I pretty well know Memphis. I thought I did, but I drove home.
I was Memphis back in his day. What are you? I forgot when he got. I forgot. Back in his era. Let me see. Was it nicer than that, or is it better now? How was it? I ain't never been to Memphis. I only drove through it.
They don't let it feel to come all the way into the station on the train for the first time.
Huh?
Let it feel to come all the way to your destination on the train. You normally get over.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't. Oh, I know what you're talking about now. Escape and evasion, they call it in the Army. But, I don't know. I mean, I was hoping there'd be some, people there at the station. And I knew there'd be a lot of my friends there, personal friends. And I wanted to come into the station. I wouldn't have got nothing anywhere else. I mean, this time it's different.
If we'd only known that yesterday.
How long do you think you will be back in Memphis recuperating and getting adjusted back to civilian life?
I would say a couple weeks.
Okay.
Okay, come on.
And it take a couple of weeks to get back regular when you come from the army. Well, that was Elvis' post-army interview. As in every video, when it comes to talking to somebody or in front of the radio guest or performer, Elvis is at his top performance, man. Like, dude has perfect media training, what they'll call it today, because there's a lot of people that do interviews that won't answer the question. They'll end up messing something, blinking something. It's just, he was heads on, straight on, knew how to just respond to every question. Elvis is a good dude, man. He just said, hey, with the army, whatever it was, I just did what I supposed to did, and I got it over with, man. He's like, he said, if you stood out, that's when you got the most trouble, man. But Elvis a smart dude, man. He just not too many talents like that left out, man. But like, comment, subscribe, tune in, more videos on the way. Every day we back in the trap. You got any videos, suggestions you want to send me, all type of stuff. If we learn in 2022, I want to try to open up and do more stuff, broaden my horizon. So it's try to jump in everything with these videos, some funny, happy, horror, or whatever. It's try to do something different, man, this year.